any for a Greek assail, his cunning words shall not avail. Our ears are deaf to envy's tale, even deaf to envy's tale. You hear that? They're saying, y'all gonna jam us for being a Greek, and we telling you now, we can't hear this shit. And we won't listen to this shit. Because we'll defend what we are to the death. Long as you call a decision, I'll bring you the game. I'm going to read that again. Because there's symbolism in here that we have yet to fully decodify. It says, each archon who has dared to taste of the cup that threatened death. In the ritual, they must use some cup with some liquid to symbolize something. And say, you tell, that's poison in the cup. Dear Sigma Pi Phi will defend with his life and dying breath. Should any for a Greek assail, they put Greek in quotation marks. Should any for a Greek assail, his cunning words shall not avail. Our ears are deaf to envy's tale, even deaf to envy's tale. Though elsewhere bickerings annoy, here at least are peace and joy. Where friendships built on faith abound, strife and discord near are found. Then drink together, archons dear, the cup of fellowship and cheer. For as the apple of the eye is to us Sigma Pi Phi. For as the apple of the eye is to us Sigma Pi Phi. The apple of the eye. What do that mean?
It means the best thing to him. The apple of my eye. You know, that's the prettiest thing. Like the prettiest girl or something. It's the best thing that could ever happen. The other thing when they say
the house, the boat, the yacht, the cars.
The death from the cup, that's what that symbol. You had the skull and cross, that's the poison symbol. It's on everything.
Yeah.
The cup is representative of the grave.
Of the grave? Grail. It's interesting that he brought up the word that the cup is symbolic of the grail. Because what we found out is that when you're a skull and bones, when you go over, you're called a knight. And the knight is symbolic of the knights of the round table. And that round table is the code word or the buzzword for an upper secret society that's in a book called Anglo-American Establishment, written by Carroll Quigley. And in that book, he said in the opening that secret society of which the Rhodes Scholars come from is known as several names. This society has been known at various times as Milner's Kindergarten, as the Round Table Group. Okay, just hold it right there. Look at that page a second if you can read it, because that page is very significant to the discussion of who it is might be the ones that the Boule has to cover for. In other words, they're covering for something. Now we know whatever they're covering for is beastly. Check. Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay. Now that's from Carroll Quigley's book. That was the guy who Clinton thanked during his inauguration. When he won the Democratic convention, he thanked Carroll Quigley in his speech. He said, Carroll Quigley is the guy that got me over to got me to Oxford. And it was Carroll Quigley, who we showed here, has been called the Joe Valachi of political secret societies by his buddies for revealing the fact that there was such a secret society. I thought it was interesting that everybody through reading that? Yeah. Well, I've said it every lecture I ever had a lecture. Now we only better collaborated the ones who we were always after. So I know we got these suckers. In the book by Manly Palmer Hall on the flower plants, fruits and trees, there was a tree showing the Knights of the Round Table. What I thought was interesting when I looked at the tree carefully is that in your mind we always thought about the tree in 12. But if you look carefully, it says the tree of the Knights of the Round Table, you find out that there are one knight, two knights, 3 nights, 4 nights, 5 nights, 6 nights, 7 nights, 8 nights, 9 nights.
Ooh.
Those 9 represent the symbolic 9 that's used in the Grecian Sphinx, which we'll be talking about shortly. Now we're going to show from that eulogy of Charles Wesley's. In that same book, that same night, we found this in tribute to Wesley. Look carefully at the wordage. I'll give you a second to read it.
Table round.
You find that for some reason they take Alfred Lord Tennyson and put him on the left side and put Wesley on the right side, and the only thing is similar in both discussions is the damn word round table. Model for a mighty world. What's that in the man's hand? What's that in the man's hand? Brother Quasi, does that have any symbolism there, that little spike with the light on it?
Oh, yes, sir.
What would that mean?
Prometheus. Prometheus is the one who stole the light. All the Greeks had to pass burning sands. Burning sands was coming across the Sahara to Mount Olympus, is where the light was from Ethiopia. That's why we got the Statue of Liberty, because the French gave America the Statue of Liberty because they are the land base. They got the new light.
Oh, shit. You see what happened? Where's the light going from which hand to which hand? It's going from the left to the right. So the white man just stole the light and he gonna let the Boule hold on it. When it was theirs from the jump. And that's what the stolen legacy does. It empowers one who's thieved. Now, whatever they're saying up there, it must be in code, because it don't make no damn sense when you read it. In the fair order of the table round, a glorious company, the flower of men, who rode about redressing human wrong. They spoke no slander, nor listened to it. When served as a model for a mighty world, they loved one maiden only. One maiden. What is that? What is a maiden? What's a maiden?
They stole somebody else's woman.
A woman that stole somebody. So they say it's a group of maiden horses running. Those horses stole on.
It's a woman that's been untouched.
A virgin.
A woman that's been untouched and pure.
Yeah, a virgin.
A virgin. A maiden. They loved one maiden only. That don't mean they wives now. And they lived for her through years of noblest deeds. And then here come Wesley. Here come Wesley with some more cold shit. The round table lives. Now he jumps down and makes it make-believe again. Only in poetic life and history. They can live again in us. And we can make them live through us. It can continue as a dream. And it can continue again through us. Us means who? Huh? The Boule. Now let's go back one. We just heard from Carol Quigley, who talked about the top of the white secret societies. And he says it's known by several names, which you knew that anything you ever read on the Illuminati says we will have numerous names. You will not know it as one name. It does not even go under the name Illuminati. That is that Illuminati you've been looking for.
Round table.
That's it.
And the Boule will never acknowledge knowledge of it because it's their goal to protect it and keep it secret. Maybe that's why they didn't want to tell us who they were, because then we'd have to say, well, what are you doing standing there? Brother, I'm going to save this one because when you come, I want you to go back to that. I'm going to lead this up for you just right. Now, let's go to the Boule. Yeah, here we come, the Grecian Sphinx. Here they come. I'm getting ready to now verify from their constitution. It's like court trial. I really should have set it up like court, but I didn't have time. We had too many things to manage. Trying to deal, I suffered from not having this together because I've been all day in Long Beach on my knees trying to get this stuff out of that place before we leave out of here tomorrow. And that's why I jump hard at the people who try to jump at me, because my time is the time I have is the time I do this. And anytime I have to do other things, then I take away from what I'm doing.